They should have had this thing done at Home Depot.
They said Dave was joking.
He is joking. Well, actually, you sound great, but this cholesterol
I'm a little tired of no cable TV and bad Jell-O.
Right. I know, Dave, first of all, thank you for calling in. This is an exclusive, and I know that the cholesterol stuff sucks. I mean, I know that, listen, we've talked privately off the air, and I know when you're not throwing things against your office wall or doing your dopey show, you take pretty good care of yourself.
Oh, I get it. My show is dopey and yours is highbrow.
Well, at least somebody's watching me.
Yeah. Well, thanks for calling to cheer me up. Next.
Hey, the guy's sick, Howard.
Okay, all right.
Give him a break.
Next, you'll tell me that, that broad who was stalking me has risen from the dead and, is here in the hospital dressed as a nurse.
So listen, this is great. I read in the newspaper that you're in good spirits, and clearly you are, and I heard you're charming the nurses and the doctors and all of that.
No, it's bull. That's all publicity spin. I've done nothing but curse and spit at the nurses in between my violent attacks of diarrhea.
Ooh.
And I punched one doctor in the balls so hard that he's now in the next room. The guy made a pass at me, and I found out he was a vet. Yeah. And I punched one doctor in the balls so hard, and
all right,
he sucks donkey dump in here. The guy lost his thumb. Didn't even have a thumb. And
hey, you know who misses you?
I'm letting them all know that, just how I feel.
Vinny Favale misses you, by the way.
Who?
Never mind.
Yeah.
All right.
It's unbelievable. My inside looked like the big dig gone horribly wrong.
So it's lousy in the hospital, huh?
In addition to that, in rerouting all my arteries, I had them install Easy Pass. I'd give my, Howard, I'd give my left nut for a nurse who spoke English. This place is the Alamo with stethoscopes.
Is this Letterman or John Rocker?
Right.
Every nurse stinks of, hot sauce and cheap perfume and, the godforsaken hellhole. If I didn't know better, I'd think I was a prisoner of war in Mexico. And, I'm not even getting plastic surgery.
Let me, Dave, seriously,
yeah.
You're getting out soon, right?
I can return to my shallow, meaningless life. All I have is, my show, and now I won't have that for, 6 to 8 weeks, and that's only if these bozos are guessed right.
Well, here's the big question, I guess.
Yeah.
What about Jerry Seinfeld as a fill-in host for your show?
Too Jewish. Midwest wouldn't like it. Yeah, seriously.
Well, they like the TV show Seinfeld.
Yeah, don't you think he's funny? I mean, the Midwest accepted his Jewishness in a sitcom.
Well, lots of, non-Jews surround him. Talk show, is different. The Midwest won't, stay tuned to Jerry's glib New York wimpy heap crap for one freaking segment. Howard.
Yeah.
No one wants to hear Jerry talk about bagels unless he's, putting toothpaste on them instead of cream cheese or something.
Oh my.
Oh God. My chest feels like I'm getting acupuncture from
Laura
Babbitt.
I don't mean to laugh at your pain.
Yeah.
So no Jerry as host. What about me? Would you be comfortable with me as a guest host?
Oh, I'd have to be, I'd have to be more drugged up than I am now, for crying out loud. No, they'd hate you, even if, you weren't a Jew or half a Jew or whatever you are.
Now, Dave, you've said a lot of interesting things here, and I have to disagree with you about me because I think the audience would love me and the ratings would go through the roof.
Yeah.
But what about Chris Rock as the host? People mentioned him in the newspaper.
Listen, Howard, maybe he's okay, but when you see him doing those deaf comedy jams or hosting on Bet, but my audience is still getting used to having to share the drinking fountain with those people.
Oh, my.
It's asking...
When they opened your chest, they found a racist.
Yeah,
it's asking an awful lot to expect them to be, tolerant of a guy who looks like, burnt match.
Wow, dude, this is unbelievable. Now, well, it sounds to me, Dave, and I know you're just joking. I know you're not racist.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah, I do know that. I know he's kidding, trying to get laughs, but very desperate. It seems to me...
If I wanted to get laughs, Howard, I'd be telling you that Carol Burnett would be filling in for me for the next 6 weeks.
Are you threatened by someone good taking over the show?
Oh, come on, stop it. You're on acid. Excuse me.
Hello?
I've been thawed in half like a goddamn grapefruit. Before I would like some breakfast, por favor.
All right.
Sorry.
You're talking to the nurse?
Yeah, listen, I've got to go.
What?
I got to get out of here. You know, maybe you can play me some Britney Spears music. I want to test out my heart.
Well, I'll tell you one thing before you go, and I do wish you well, and I hope that you feel better. And I just want to say, you know, I bet Jay Leno is partying.
Yeah, you sent me a don't get well card.
He sent you a don't get well card.
Of course not. That you know, that would border on being funny, which is out of that gentleman's realm.
Oh.
Damn it.
Hey, here's a thought. Why not let Jackie the Joke Man Martling handle the hosting chores?
I thought you said you know, stop taking acid back in the 70s.
Oh, David.
Ouch! Christ. What, do they sew me up with barbed wire?
Well, Dave, it was nice talking to you.
Yeah, listen, Howard, I got to go.
Is he worried about getting better?
Huh?
Are you worried about getting better?
No, I just, I'll be all right. I'll be okay.
Hey, are you making them keep your hospital room at 55 degrees so the staff can appreciate your humor?
You would know a joke, you know, if it bit you in your damn inflatable flabby ass. Listen, I got to get out of here.
Where are you going? You're in bed.
Time for a fresh bedpan?
No, I'm getting too excited, and the doctor said I can't watch Baywatch for another 6 months.
All right, Dave. Thank you.
By the way, I just want to pass something on to you folks if ever you have to go under. You know, I found out that I was allergic to you know, regular forms of anesthesia. So in order to get me unconscious, the doctors had to play a tape of Steve Forbes explaining his flat tax plan.
All right, listen, Dave.
Next time you go in.
Listen, I know you're not even supposed to be on the phone, and I thank you for calling in.
You're the lowest of the low. Don't ever call me again.
All right, thanks, Dave. Feel better, really.
Yeah, right.
All right. Bye. Wow, I'm exclusive.
Yeah. Sounds good, though. I mean,
yeah, he sounds great.
A little racy,
yeah.
but he sounded good. You know, sometimes you're still under the anesthetic.
He's on 2
a few days later.